I place a monthly order for fresh flowers, Violet. It's not like I asked for a rush job.
I'm sorry. It's just that the ferry's running behind schedule. Again. Maybe if the ferry wasn't underfunded, this wouldn't happen.
Make excuses if you like. Late is late, as I tell my students.
Bad time?
No, it's fine. When my dad was mayor, the ferry always ran on time. Hey, do you have any wildflowers growing on your farm? Maybe I could make some substitutions.
Sort of. How do you feel about thistles?
You're suggesting I make a bouquet out of thistles? Thistles?
Look, if you don't want them...
Did you hear me say no? The sooner I can get Vanessa out of my hair, the better. So, anything I can put in my bouquets?
Stress no more, I found just the thing. See? They're pretty.
Yes, those will do nicely. It's hard sometimes. Filling all these orders to decorate the house I grew up in.
Whoa, does the mansion go with the job?
Yep. Anyway, thanks. You saved my butt.
My stars above. Oops, I'm channeling my mama, but I couldn't help it. This blew me away.
Okay, so I met everyone in town and reported back to Otto. So, is he super into keeping tabs on everyone?
More than the last mayor, I guess. But strange things do happen here sometimes. Things you can't really explain. We gotta look out for one another.
Can I ask you something? Did your grandma remember who you were when you saw her?
Of course. Why?
Oh. It's just, my grandpa doesn't remember me when we go visit him. Or sometimes he thinks Emmy is my mom.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's just silly. Emmy doesn't even look like my mom.
I asked Violet if I should help her out in the store, and she got all offended. The store is like her thing, I guess. Plus, she said I had to focus on school so I could get into a good college. But pro skateboarders don't need college degrees.
Juliet's like always staring at Sebastian. Then the minute he looks at her, she looks away.
Watch out for the twins. You're new and the last person who was new was Cameron. And let's just say there's a reason the Consciousness Center doesn't have the stained glass windows left over from the old church anymore, and that reason may have involved homemade slingshots.
So what did you do back in the city?
I was an editor for an online news magazine.
Oh, you were a journalist. Huh. Our little newspaper folded not too long after the mine closed. I think the town is better for it, to be honest. Editorials tend to stir up negative feelings and pit neighbor against neighbor. Fairhaven has been more peaceful without it.
How's your father doing, Tara?
Dad? Oh, right. You know him. I almost forgot.
He used to babysit me since both my parents worked. I was very sorry to hear about his falling out with your grandmother.
Have you met my boo yet? His shop is right next door.
That is so nice. You must never get sick of each other, since you live and work so close together.
Nope. Why, did he say something like that? I mean, Francis does like his quiet time.
Sophia's half Italian. Did you know that? So her espresso is the real deal. I never thought I would find good coffee on a little island like Fairhaven.
So, you moved here to help out on Hazel's farm? Do you know anything about farming?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, don't sweat it. I'd only worked in my parents' kitchen before opening my own butcher. I mean, you've at least had a garden or potted plants before, right?
Not really.
Oh. Well, good luck.
Oh, what a good bird.
Hey there, new girl. Pass a message to Hazel for me?
As long as it's appropriate.
Tell her that during my last shift, I didn't break a single glass. What? It's been a goal for a long time.
Wonderful. You got the look of a lifelong angler in your eyes now. Oh, now here's a real challenge. Catching a certain fish is about the right bait, the right place, and luck. I got a hankering for some nice fresh striped sea bass. They're ocean fish, so you gotta go to the beach. They might go for a worm, but you'll have better luck with this. In the future, you can keep bait fish you catch to try and hook bigger and more valuable fish. Come back when you caught one. I think Lena's kids must have messed with the doors of the schoolhouse. She sure was at a temper last night. Was muttering something about the locks.
Juliet told me you said hello to her. Thank you. That girl is so shy.
Well, teenagers have a lot going through their heads. It's no wonder some of them deal by just not talking.
Her father passing so unexpectedly hasn't helped.
Just so you know, if you ever get run down, go see Amira. She fixes me up every time I have a bad wipeout.
You seem very cosmopolitan. Amira or Dr. Syed?
Oh, gosh. Amira is fine. There's no need for formalities in a town with one restaurant. Fairhaven is by far the smallest place I've ever lived. But I've adjusted, and so will you.
You know, there's quite a few of us who moved here from a city. Francis, Kim, Parker, and Messenger Cameron, of course. We're taking over.
You're a recent arrival, right? Did Otto have you play that meet everyone game?
He sure did. But I found it a good opportunity to introduce myself and the League's mission to the town. Before I knew it, I had 4 new members.
Oh, quick! Oh, quick! Got one. Oh no! Oh no! I don't have any bait. Maybe I should visit Bruno's shop?
Oh, would you look at that beauty? What would you like for your prize?
I would like a shower.
Nah, smelling like cut bait is part of the life. You'll get used to it. Speaking of bait, here's some more. I've given you 3 different kinds of bait. Give them all a try. They'll catch different fish in different water. Happy angling!
I am all out of strength. I could eat some food to recover some strength.
Oh, that wood looks nice and dry and ready to burn. Great. Thank you for doing that for me.
It was no trouble. Phew. It was hard work, though.
Oh, look at you. You're plumb tuckered out. What do they teach young girls in the city these days, anyway? If you work too hard and don't keep an eye on your energy, you're likely to pass out. But there's an easy solution. Good old-fashioned country cooking. Here's another serving of the soup I made earlier. It'll fix you right up.
Time for bed.
Sebastian said you helped his sister out. That was cool of you. She pretty much takes care of him by herself.
So, when did you and Grandma start trying to outbake each other?
We'd appreciated each other's skills ever since I moved here. That was, 17 years ago. But when Giacomo was diagnosed, Hazel formally challenged me to a bake-off. She said it'd take my mind off things. And you know, she was right.
Watch out for Sophia. She likes to play matchmaker, and you're too cute to resist setting up.
Wait, how did you know I was single?
Oh, honey, it's a small town. If I were you, I wouldn't linger around Shelby's campsite.
Why? He doesn't seem dangerous.
He isn't. But who would choose to live in those woods?
Hi, Tara. I have been meaning to tell you, I love that little jacket dress combo. No one in Fairhaven cares much about fashion, other than Francis, Sophia, and myself.
Oh, thanks.
That must have been one nice thing about living in the city. So many chic outfits to look to for inspiration.
I don't know. I think fashion in the city gets so competitive that everyone starts copying each other. We all end up looking the same.
I hadn't thought of that. I guess there's some advantages to being stuck in a small town. Don't get me wrong. I like selling flowers, but my real dream is to open up my own boutique someday. When I do, folks from Milkwater will be coming here to check out the latest styles instead of the other way around. Thanks again for helping me out with the thistles.
No problem.
Have you planted the tulip seeds I gave you? If you grow flowers in your garden beds, you can attract bees. First, you need to build a beehive for them. Here's some instructions. If you keep the bees happy, they'll make honey and beeswax. The more flowers, the faster the bees can produce honey. So plant plenty.
Do I really want to keep bees, though? Won't they sting?
Bees can feel your intentions. You just have to come at them with the right energy. Come back when you have honey to sell, and I'll buy some from you. Has Damon hit on you, or have you not met him? You're new and cute, so it won't be long if he hasn't yet.
Mom and Dad say that Emmy and I will get into big trouble if we play near the mine. But I know that there's treasure in there. Maybe there's even monsters.
Ben, mines don't have monsters in them. That's just silly.
Then how come nobody's fixed it yet?
This morning, Violet saw my shirt, told me it looked bad, and made me put on another one. And actually, she was right. This one does look better. She's really good at that stuff. I wish she could sell clothes instead of flowers, but she said shirts don't grow on bushes and flowers do.
I tried convincing Mom that I could babysit Finn since I'm older.
By like what? A minute?
7 minutes. It totally counts.
Sometimes I think I'll get tired by all of the perfectly beautiful days here, but I never do.
Have you been to Violet's flower shop yet? I try to support her business as much as I can. Her dad got a job off island, and I know he sends money home and all, but
Oh, I meant to ask you, have you met Parker, the carpenter, yet? He really helped turn the ruins of the old church into a wonderful new consciousness center for our members.
How long have you lived in Fairhaven, Shelby?
Long enough to know I prefer the peace and quiet of the woods to town. I don't mind when your Gram comes for a visit, though. She knows when to take her leave without needing a hint.
Oh. Okay. I, guess I'll be on my way. Hmm. Oh, quick! Yeah! Oh, quick! Got one.
Nowruz Piruz, Tara. It's the Persian New Year today.
Oh, happy Nowruz. Are you doing anything to celebrate?
Ugh, something absolutely thrilling. I'm cleaning out my closet. It's tradition to clean everything before Nowruz, but I ran out of time, so day of cleaning will have to do.
It's so nice that you came back here to be with Hazel. She reminds me a lot of my abuela. Of course, she doesn't seem like she'll smack you with a chancla for talking during her novelas, but other than that...
It really looks like you've been around the world, Kai.
Well, yeah. Back when I was doing the pro circuit, I hit up a lot of places. But I've been keeping it local lately. Less stress.
So, the schoolhouse here. Is that where you went to school?
Sure did. That's when the other Mrs. Soft, Otto's mom, was the teacher. She was a free spirit. Liked to hold class out on the beach. It's funny Otto turned out the way he did, given his parents.
Hi, Sophia.
Good Shabbos, Tara. Have you seen Juliet? She was going to help me, but I can't find her, and I'm running out of time. We are not going to abandon all our family traditions because Giacomo is gone.
I agree, Sophia. Family traditions are important. Let me help until Juliet arrives.
Oh, that would be amazing. I'm almost done. Just one or two more things to finish.
Hey, Mom. Sorry I'm late.
There you are. Well, I'm glad you made it back in time. Luckily for you, I had Tara to keep me company while I waited. Tara, will you join us?
Oh, no thanks. I should get back to the farm. Good night. So, how are your parents? Oh, I'm realizing I don't know their names. I always called them Mr. and Mrs. Doll.
It's all right. You could call my dad Marcus now, if he still lived here. He's in a retirement home in Milkwater. And Lisa, that's my ma, passed away 8 years ago.
I am really sorry to hear that.
It's okay. All in the past, right?
it's me again. I've been trying to help out my grandma, but I don't know much about farming at all.
Yep. Like I said, not so easy. Hazel's got some of the best soil on the island. Shame for it to go to waste. Look, city girl, just water your plants and you'll do fine.
I sure wish Vanessa would pick a different profession. I think it's making her not like kids so much. And I want grandchildren someday. I remember how much fun you and Hazel had when you were small. I can't help but hope to have that too.
Tell me, honeybee, does Arthur mind that you left your job in the city to come help me?
Well, I didn't really leave my job. My job left me. Our site got acquired, but the new parent company just wanted our subscriber list, not our editors. Maybe Dad wishes I was using my degree in a new job in the city. But then who would help you here? He's not going to come do farm work.
That's for certain. Your father has the blackest thumb I've ever known. Even when he was a boy. Oh, we were sad when he left. But the garden sure wasn't. Just grab some food out of your pack and eat it. That will give you a boost of energy.
Am I ready for bed?
I can't believe you've even managed the farm on your own this long, Grandma.
Well, Robert left things in good shape when he passed. And Thomas has been a help. More than the help, though, I've missed having company. Alina stops by now and again, but it's so nice having you here, Honeybee. I can't thank you enough for helping out here, sweetheart. Are the potatoes ready to harvest?
Yes, Grandma. Here's 4 potatoes from the field.
Ooh, wonderful. Maybe you've got a greener thumb than you thought. Why don't you take them down to the general store and sell them? I'm sure Lena will give us a fair price for them.
Your grandma was one of the first folks who came to greet me when I moved here. She brought me some fresh veggies and some soup. It made me feel real welcome. I'm glad you've come to take care of her.
My abuela accidentally taped over the video of my 5th grade talent show with one of her novelas once.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That must have been upsetting.
Not at all. Not to shade my 10-year-old self, but that performance did not need to be saved for posterity.
Wait, so has Sophia actually ever been successful at making a match?
Why? Are you interested in her services? Oh, she'll be loath to resist.
Angus! Seriously. Has she?
Nope, not even once.
Great!
So, Lena says you knew each other when you were kids?
Yeah. Well, she was a bit older. She would babysit me from time to time.
I have a hard time picturing Lena as a kid. She's always so self-possessed and in charge.
Oh, you mean running the general store?
Yep. And, taking care of her kids.
Sorry. I'm still not used to being around this much pollen. Triggers my allergies.
Don't go blaming the trees. They didn't knock you out of balance.
Huh?
Don't worry. You'll be set right soon enough.
Can I ask you a question, Cameron? What happened to the church that used to be located where the Consciousness Center stands?
You know, I never really asked. I get the sense that when the mine closed, a lot of workers moved off the island. Without much of a congregation, there was no one to pay tithes for its maintenance. But past misfortunes can lead to new beginnings. That's what I believe.
So, what made you set up a practice in Fairhaven?
Ugh, sleeping at the hospital, pinched nerves from standing all day, a caffeine addiction. All the delightful hallmarks of doing my residency at the busiest hospital in the city. Not that maintaining my practice here is easy, but my life feels more balanced.
Saw Otto coming out of the jewelry shop again. Can't say how he affords it, even on the mayor's salary. Anything to keep the missus happy, huh?
Your dad was the one who ran the bar, right? What did your mom do when your parents still lived here?
She set up a pharmacy where Amira's clinic is now. Some folks didn't take her seriously at first, seeing that she wasn't from Fairhaven or a doctor. But you only disrespect Kaya and Timbu Haas once before you learn never ever to do it again.
Oh, brah. And how are you finding our fair town? I hope it's going easier for you than it did for me when I moved here.
Why? What happened when you moved here?
I was paddling back out after catching a bomb and riding it inshore. This noob dropped in on me and bam! Smashed right into my shoulder.
Ooh, well, at least it sounds like you had an epic surf day before the accident.
That I did. It was firing that day. I never doubted that I would get back on the waves. I just had to wait for Dr. Syed to give me the all clear. Then I started working for Sheila, who used to run this stand. When she pieced out to retire in Milkwater, I took over. Glad you're here. Stop by anytime.
I like Hazel. She reminds me of my grandmother. When I came out, my dad had a hard time with it. Obasan told him to get over himself. I really miss her.
I can't believe you're married now. In my head, you're still 16.
Believe me, I wonder every day about where the time's gone. Oh, if you have questions about the buildings on your farm, don't hesitate to ask Parker. He's the sweetest guy. I couldn't have asked for better.
Lena's been on me to make kids quit pranking everyone. They rigged the door to the town hall to rain glitter on Otto's head when he turned the handle. I mean, you've got to appreciate the engineering skills that took. Am I right?
So Bruno's giving you a fishing rod too, huh? He tried to get Juliet into fishing, but she didn't take the bait. Oh, poor guy. I think he's just lonely.
Oh, woo! Oh, yeah. Lena bought the potatoes just as you said. Oh, here's the money, Grandma.
Ah, I won't hear of it. You did all the work. You deserve the reward.
But Grandma,
I mean it. If you want to keep fixing things up around here, you'll need all the cash you can get anyway. Buy some more seeds. If we keep the fields planted, we'll always have a way to make ends meet.
Well, okay. But only because I'm going to use the earnings to help the farm.
Oh, my. Oh, you make a very potent brew. Here's that key to the basement that you asked about.
But the hooded strangers?
Go on down, my dear. It will all make sense, I promise.
Okay, I definitely have more questions than answers now. Is that a cauldron?
Not just any cauldron, your cauldron.
What? Oh, no, I'm not a...
Witch? Oh, my dear, yes, you are. No layperson could make a brew like that on her first try. I feel as spry as I did 50 years ago. This basement is your sanctum. You have your cauldron, of course.
Wait, is Dad a witch, or warlock, or...
Arthur? Oh, no. No, honeybee. He's more conventional, I'm afraid. But I saw that spark of magic in your eyes the first time I held you. I've always known you would be an extraordinary witch. But the Coven needs proof before they'll accept you.
Coven?
Well, those folks in the woods, of course. They put a charm on the bramble wall, so you'll need a wand to open it.
This is, kind of a lot to learn all at once.
I understand, honeybee. When you're ready, read this incantation before the special silver willow in the woods. Then you'll have a branch to make your first wand.
Grandma says this is my cauldron, but I better wait until I've learned how to use it.
Is it time for bed?
Aw, hey there, kitty. Do you belong to my grandma? Meow. Oh, you're a good kitty. Grandma, you didn't tell me you have a cat.
A cat? The last cat I had was old Shadow, rest his soul. He wasn't much to look at, but he was a darn good mouser.
This cat isn't yours? She seems awfully familiar with your garden.
Oh, no. I don't own that cat. What a notion. She's a good friend to have around, though, so play nice.
Let's see. The inscription says, "If I be worthy, ancient tree, give a silver branch to me." Please? Wow! Thanks, magic tree.
I see the doctor round here a fair bit, looking for medicinal herbs. Reminds me of my mother.
Was your mom a doctor, Shelby?
Not formally as such, no. But she was a healer, all the same.
I ran into Natalia at the diner, and she asked me to vet her dating app profile. I did my best, but I don't understand why anyone bothers with dating apps. I've never used them. And even if I wanted to, they don't cater to queer women.
Oh, I'm so glad Hazel has company again. At her age, well, I worried about her living alone.
Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from reaching the pinnacle. Go, with logic in your minds and your eyes on the path.
Oh, you know who's single? Messenger Cameron. He's the greatest guy. Well, Francis isn't a fan, but he's probably a wee bit jealous because I ramble on about the Consciousness Center all the time. And then I'm like, Francis, Cameron doesn't even play for our team. You don't have to be so catty about the league. And then he gets mad because I said he was being catty.
How's it going, Parker?
Fine. I just had another parent-teacher conference with Vanessa. I get that my kids can be a handful sometimes, especially Finn. But aren't their antics pretty age-appropriate? Nowadays, it's all impulse control this, attention deficit that. Just seems some folks are quick to pathologize normal kid behavior, at least for certain kids.
You should go by Natalia's workshop if you ever need any smithing done. She may hammer iron all day, but she's got a heart of gold. I think she'll be reaching the pinnacle in no time.
So I'm not much of one for gossip, but I heard you had some bad luck right before moving here. Small town and all.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I lost my job and my fiance, and then my lease didn't get renewed.
Oof, that is a bad run. Well, hopefully your luck will turn around now that you're here. Mine sure has.
You visited the local drinking establishment, I hear?
You mean the bar?
I care about supporting small businesses, but I was hoping this particular small business would close when Damon's parents went back to South Africa.
It seems like he really loves the bar, though.
Yes, he does. For some reason.
So has Hazel taught you any of her tricks yet?
Sorry, what?
You are learning how to run the farm, yes? I hope it's not indiscreet to say so, but Hazel has indicated to my husband that she would like to leave the farm to you.
Oh, right, yes. I'm learning how to help out so she can rest and get better.
Right, of course. Have a nice day, Tara.
Minaj, this pan needs replacing.
Sophia, you mentioned moving here. Did you move here from Italy?
Oh, no. Giacomo did. So did my Nonna 60 years ago. But my mama raised me in the suburbs outside the city. I still absorb plenty of Italian slang. Like this pan is a scocciamento. A pain.
Congrats on selling your first crop. How's it feel?
It's a relief. I was sure they'd be rotten or too small or taste horrible, but they're fine.
Hey, that's better than my first cocktail. I tried mixing peppermint schnapps with pickle brine.
Were you trying to kill someone?
No, but my pride took a beating.
I took care of my Obasan when she got sick too. I'm really grateful I was able to have that time with her. But make sure you take care of yourself, okay? It's easy to forget to eat when you're in caregiver mode.
It must be nice living with your grandma. She makes really good pie. Don't tell Sophia, but I like Hazel's better.
What you playing, Juliet?
Oh, I'm just messing with some chords. I'm not really ready to play anything in front of, like people.
This location is great for foot traffic, but brah, the smells coming out of Sophia's diner totally give me the munchies.
A few years ago, Miss Soft tried this exchange program where we went to a Milkwater school every Friday. But the people there said I talked funny. They're the ones who talk funny. Like, where do all their R's go? So, yeah, we don't do that program anymore.
Oh, quick, got one.
Is your wand ready?
Yes. Look.
Careful where you point that thing. Oh my, you have a lot to learn. It's time for you to meet the Coven. Are you ready to go?
Sure. Let's go.
Okay. The brambles only allow friends of the Coven through, so this incantation helps it to identify you. Once it meets you, it'll know you're a friend and let you through from now on. Say the spell when you're ready.
A friend of the Coven comes to you. Unravel your brambles and let me through. It worked!
Well done. Now, let's head on up.
Grandma, what is this place? Who are these people?
Shh. You've got to be properly introduced.
Who approaches the sacred circle?
I bring one who wishes to know the mysteries of this coven.
Hi.
Welcome, Initiate. Elder Hazel has told us so much about you. I am the High Priestess of this coven. Before you can join us, you must vow to never reveal the location of our circle or the details of our rites to any others. Do you promise to abide by our covenants?
Sure. I promise. I'm so excited that I'm a witch. This is going to be so much fun.
About that, honeybee.
You're not a witch. Not yet. First, you must cast the initiation rite.
Oh, okay. But how do I do that?
Speak to the Farseer over yonder. He will explain the art of incantations.
Farseer.
I'm sorry, what?
Name's Farseer. I see. Far.
Like you've got great vision?
Visions.
Right. Okay. Nice to meet you, Farseer. Are you the Farseer?
What? Yes, Farseer, that's me. Though a nearsighted Farseer.
You know, you sound a little bit like...
You've no idea who I am. I'm wearing a mask. Listen, do you want to sit here playing guessing games? Or do you want to learn more magic?
Magic!
Great. I'm gonna teach you the art of incantations. Tricky stuff. Mess it up, and there won't be much left of you beyond dust.
That sounds a bit dangerous to start with.
Only to fool initiates that don't follow instructions. Now, listen closely. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. I need you to chop lots of wood.
What?
Turn it into paper.
Right.
You'll need a paper press. Put it in your tool shed.
How will this help me with incantations?
All will be revealed. Ooh.
One of us is clearly crazy. I'm beginning to think it's me for listening to you.
Hey, welcome to the Bad Lighting and Great Costumes Club. We meet every night.
Excuse me, your magicalness.
High Priestess works fine, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, High Priestess, how long has this coven been in Fairhaven?
Witches have always been drawn here, and because of that, the coven has been here for many, many generations.
The Acolyte was the last witch initiated into our order. She can help guide you.
I welcome you to this gathering.
Hey! You can call me the Acolyte. It's nice to meet you, but I'm not supposed to speak to you much yet.
You know, I don't think I've been in here since your grandpa died.
Sorry, I was just looking around like you said. I didn't mean to pry.
No, it's fine. I just wasn't as good with my hands as he was. He gave most of his tools to Thomas, since I knew he'd put them to good use. You know, if we want to get this place up and running, though, we'll need to put in the work here, too. We always made a whole lot more money from his crafts than just the farm produce alone. If you ever want to try your hand at it, I kept the blueprints to all his tools right here.
Thanks, Grandma. I'm not sure if I'm a handy Tara, but I'll try for us. I'm sleepy.